The invisible toolbox is a metaphor that came to me several years ago when I was teaching third grade and was struck with the realization that kindergarten is not a level playing field, that children come to school with very wide ranging levels of preparation. What became very clear to me is that every child begins kindergarten with a lunchbox in one hand and an invisible toolbox in the other. And it's the invisible toolbox that makes all the difference. When we read to our child, cuddle with them, hold them, and engage with them, we build their invisible toolbox with love. And this impacts not only their emotions, but their growing brains. When a child has been read to from the beginning on a regular basis, they come to school with an invisible toolbox overflowing with all of the pre-literacy skills that they need in order to be successful. At this point, you might be thinking, wow, that sounds like a big commitment of time. I'm really busy. I work. What about the technology that's available to me now? Will that help to build my child's invisible toolbox? What about this? So, does it matter whether my child learns their nursery rhymes watching Coco Melon on a screen or in my lap having a cuddle with me? Neuroscience has the answer for us. Dr. John Hutton, pediatrician and director of the Reading and Literacy Discovery Center at Cincinnati Children's Hospital, and his team have been doing studies, comparative studies, on the brains of children who have been read to versus children who have not been read to but been exposed to technology. Through brain scans, they can see that the brains of children who've been read to are different. There's more white matter, which is an indicator that the neurons are firing and making connections all over the brain. This is important because 90% of brain growth occurs in children before the age of 5. His team has also seen that children who've been read to have a greater capacity for language skills and higher executive functioning. So reading, cuddling, and engaging with your child directly matters. And as you will find, it will pay huge dividends for your child and for you. When we build our child's invisible toolbox with love, we fill it with all the things that they need to be successful in school and curious learners for life. You can learn more about those tools in my book, The Invisible Toolbox: The Power of Reading to Your Child from Birth to Adolescence.